Today, we're ranking survival foods. Not based on taste, not based on vibes, not based on nostalgia. We're ranking them based on viability, sustain, accessibility, morale scaling, preparation skill ceiling, long-term debuff risk, solo queue survivability. This is Survival Food Meta, patch 2026. We're starting at the absolute bottom, and we're climbing to inevitability. Starting first at our F tier, cigarette and an energy drink. So let's get this out of the way. This is not food. This is a speedrun build. The cigarette and energy drink combo is a pure stat injection and grants plus 10 focus, plus 25 anxiety, and activates the temporary delusion of productivity buff. For approximately 45 minutes, you feel unstoppable. Then, the crash hits. No calories, no protein, no long-term sustain, just cardiovascular patch notes you'll regret reading later. This build sacrifices survivability for immediate illusionary power. It's flashy, it's loud, and it's doomed. This is the F tier. Onto the D tier. Nothing. The old standby, nothing. Some players argue that nothing is a discipline build, that it unlocks clarity, that it sharpens instinct. That's just cope. Nothing activates the hunger timer immediately. It provides 0 calories, 0 morale buff, and scales exclusively with denial. Yes, you save money. Yes, you feel spiritually superior, but survival is not about vibes. It's about fuel. Nothing is not a strategy. It's a loading screen. D tier. Hot dogs, C tier. Hot dogs are aggressively mid. They are accessible, they are microwavable, they are technically qualify as protein, but they do not inspire confidence. The texture stat is unstable, the morale buff is negligible, and nobody has ever finished a plain microwaved hot dog and thought, I am thriving. This is NPC food. You don't choose hot dogs happen to you. C tier. Moving on to the C+ tier, gas station microwave burrito. Now we enter volatility. The gas station microwave burrito offers a dense caloric payload and unmatched convenience. It spawns reliably in urban biomes. However, every bite rolls against your constitution stat. Sometimes you win, sometimes you unlock a side quest you did not consent to. This is a high-risk, medium-reward gameplay. Stronger than hot dogs due to density and desperation synergy, but unstable over long-term sessions. C+ tier. Moving on to the B tier, we have pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are morale cannons. They provide a massive nostalgia spike and scale dramatically in the 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. window. However, they contain a hidden mechanic, the Molten Core event. Every batch includes at least one roll filled with lava, guaranteed a roof of mouth damage. High upside, high volatility. They are not consistent enough for top tier placement, but in the right context, they carry. Solid B tier. B+ tier, Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee is a plug-and-play survival engineering. Open, heat-optional, deploy. It offers moderate calories and extremely high reliability. No complex mechanics, no preparation skill have required. Flavor curve flattens with repeated use, however. And in survival meta, consistency beats flash. Chef Boyardee will not betray you. Strong B+ tier. Now we're entering the comfort meta. A tier, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese delivers the highest morale buffs in the game. Cream-based confidence, emotional sustain, stability energy. However, it requires resources, milk, maybe butter, a pot, stirring mechanics. There is a skill ceiling here, execution matters, but when built correctly, mac and cheese feels like a control in a chaotic patch cycle. High sustain, strong morale, slight resource dependency. A tier. A+ tier. Top ramen. Ramen is the people's champion. It's low cost, extreme accessibility, fast cast time. It carries early game economies. It sustains entire semesters. It thrives in dorm biomes. Yes, the sodium does stack, but however, long-term debuffs also exist. Still though, Ramen has synergy potential. Add an egg, add leftovers, add creativity. Ramen can adapt. In a survival meta, adaptability is power. That puts the ramen at the A+ tier. And now time for the S tier. We got eggs. Eggs are broken. You can scramble them, you can fry them, you can boil them, you can poach them, you can make them into an omelet. High protein scaling, fast cook time, minimal investment. They function in early game, mid game, and late game. They combo with ramen, they combo with toast, they combo with literally anything. Eggs are the support tank hybrid of survival food. They did not fall off. This is an undisputed S tier. And now, inevitability. We've reached the God tier, ham and cheese sandwich. The ham and cheese sandwich. This build is not flashy. It does not spike. It does not gamble. It just works. No heat required, no crash debuff, no molten core event, no sodium spiral, no random number god. It works at school, it works at work. It works at 2 a.m. It works at 2 p.m. It works in a car. It works during an emotional crisis. It only requires that you have bread, ham, and cheese. That's it. You don't main the ham and cheese. It mains you. It is a balance incarnate. It is stable in every patch. That's why the ham and cheese sandwich is God tier. At the end of the day, survival meta is not about excess. It is about scaling, from chaos to consistency, from volatility to inevitability. The true S tier is eating literally anything. But if we're being honest, it's the sandwich. It always has been the sandwich.